Welcome back, North. Hope you had a great snow day. I'm Sydney Goss.
And I'm Tyler Heston. Your Knet News starts now.
Before we get to our announcements, everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Seniors, don't forget to fill out your applications for the Community Scholarship Program. The due date for those is February 1st.
Students, enrollment for the 2018-19 school year is today. We recommend you take some time to visit the enrollment website. There you'll have access to the 18/19 LPS course catalog and to find the course listing description by each department. Additionally, you will find a schedule of events for the presentation today, which will take place for all students grade 9 through 11.
Students, free ACT book camp is being provided by the Area Career Center on January 30th from 7:45 to 2 p.m.
Sophomores, if you're taking a dual credit class next year, consider taking the ACT this spring. Many of our university partners require students to have an ACT score prior to registration for dual credit classes.
Sophomores and juniors, NCAPS applications are open and due February 16th. Visit the NCAPS application to apply. Your counselor can help answer any questions if needed.
We have a special spotlight video with Chase Mason, so let's take a look at that.
Hi, my name is Chase Mason, and I have been training recently to get my solo private pilot's license. So it's a training that involves air school and ground school, and basically I just have to show the FAA and people who administer the check rights for the FAA that I'm capable of doing a solo trip in a plane by myself. And so that includes showing that I can go through the emergency procedures, and if something went wrong, then I could recover. Showing that I can plan and execute a full cross-country flight, which is what most people would be doing with their license. And then obviously being able to take off and land and communicate with the tower. It's a lot of work. There's a lot to memorize. Like, I need to know how the engine works, because if it goes out, I need to be able to diagnose a problem. I need to learn all the physics of flight, and I need to learn how to look at sectional maps and know what those mean and be able to plan a trip between airports. I think it's worth it. It's a good way for me to challenge myself. It's a lot of fun to do. And then I think in the future, it's about the same price to rent a plane and buy gas for it as it is to get a commercial ticket, but then flying yourself allows you more flexibility, and it's just a lot of fun. I love flying around downtown during night. It's so cool because you get to see all the lights. The plaza looks awesome this time of year, and the downtown building. It's surprising how close to the downtown buildings they let you get, and it's just incredible. It's a viewpoint that nobody else gets to see. Definitely, I like Jim as an instructor a lot. He's very good at putting things simply so that I can understand quickly and then do whatever he needs me to do. He always makes sure that if I make a mistake that I don't get upset about it or anything. I just shake it off and then do it correctly the next time.
It's been a pleasure getting to know him, and have we done anything to scare you yet? No, he doesn't scare easy. He's just like, he takes everything in stride, so it's kind of and it's just a really quick learner. So that's been a lot of times people say that somebody might be a natural pilot, and he really does have a natural skill of being able to put it together up here and in the hands on the yoke. So an excellent pilot.
If somebody wanted to get their pilot's license, then I would tell them just don't be turned off by the amount of work that you have to do, because some of the times it feels very difficult and very grindy, but then you have these moments where you're flying over the downtown skyline that just makes everything worth it.
Thanks for that video, Colton, and who knows, Chase might be flying my airplane someday. Let's go to an interview with Landon about the debate tournament this weekend.
Hello, I'm Landon Brown, and I'm here with...
Michael Chapman.
Elizabeth Potter.
And Nate Mashaw.
Okay, so what are you guys doing with debate right now? What's going on tomorrow?
Okay, well, today and tomorrow we have our annual Liberty North Invitational. This year we're hosting the Novice Division, and we are all tournament chairs.
Okay, so what are each of you doing?
Well, we each kind of divided the school, and we're in charge of a certain section of the school. And we're basically the ones that everyone comes to if a problem starts to arise. Elizabeth can say a little more about it.
Yeah, so we basically run the entire tournament. We are the chairs, and there are many other positions, and everybody on the Liberty North Speech and Debate team has one. And it's a very important tournament that we host every single year, and we're really excited about it.
Okay, how does that feel for each of you? So, like, what does that feel like when you're hosting that? Is it stressful? Like, what goes on in your head?
I mean, I haven't really done it yet because, I mean, like, it's still in, like, preparation. But, like, so far it's a little stressful just because there's a lot of stuff that you have to do and a lot of stuff that's just kind of on you.
How many schools are coming?
37? 37.
Okay, thank you so much for the interview. Now back to the front.
Thanks, Landon, and thanks to our debate program. Since no sports activities happened yesterday, today is a big day for girls and boys basketball. Sydney and Peyton have more on sports.
What's up, North Nation? I'm Peyton Watkins.
And I'm Sydney Ewing. Last night we had no sporting events take place due to the weather.
But tonight, women's JV basketball has a game at 4 against Park Hill South, and men's JV basketball will have a game at 5:30 against Park Hill South as well.
Both men and women varsity have a doubleheader against Park Hill South High School at Park Hill South High School.
Park Hill South's girls team are 10-1 with their only loss coming to a team from Pennsylvania. They played in Disney over break. They're a tough team with a good 6'2" post player.
We will need to keep our tenacious defense and look to hold them to low points to be able to make it a close game. Looking forward to seeing our girls compete in their first conference matchup.
And on the men's side, Park Hill South is ranked number 9 in the state and coming off of a win against the number 1 team in Kansas, Blue Valley Northwest.
The featured junior star, Lamal Robinson, who recently broke the 1,000-point mark, is somebody that we're going to have to watch.
We opened up conference play last year at Park Hill South and lost a tough one 55-54 in overtime.
We've had some terrific battles with Park Hill South the last 6 seasons. Tonight will be much of the same.
And be sure to come out for the girls' game at 5:30 and the guys' game following at 7 p.m. Also, come wearing your best safari attire.
Wrestling has a tournament Saturday morning at 9 a.m. at Blue Valley West.
And be sure to come out and support the wrestling team tomorrow as well.
That's all we have for sports today. I'm Sydney Ewing.
And I'm Peyton Watkins. Back to the front.
Thanks, guys, and that wraps up this week. Have a great 3-day weekend and make sure to have fun and be safe. That's all we have, so we'll catch you on the north side.